New series. After my job at FedEx in the morning, I drive home and I have tidbits. I sometimes have insights. Not all the time. Sometimes. It's a good day. Today, not so much. But today is the recording day, so I figure why not? I'm just going to upload them as they are anyway. It's not like I'm going to be editing these videos because why edit? The magic happens when nothing is scripted and everything is just there. You know? Oh. But life is hanging in there. Trying anyway. My girlfriends are not paying attention to me. I feel like I'm not getting enough attention, but that's because I'm a needy bitch. I already know. I'm a needy person. But I think there is a limit to, I want someone to be obsessed with me. I want someone who always wants to talk to me. And yeah, I realized doing that. Oh, I just saw the 70. Oh, where is it? Oh, fuck, I couldn't read it. Oh, no. I hope it. Oh, wait. I see it. We're going to take the freeway back because I actually know how to do that now. So, and I'm horrendous at directions. Dumb. I can't do directions to save my life. Wait. Left lane. Oh, shit. Well, I missed it. Might as well just take Federal all the way down. That's not gonna fucking happen. Oh, well, there's traffic anyway, so. Yay me. Okay. Hot. I get cold, and then I turn on the heat, and I get hot. And I'm like, fuck. But yeah. And then this bullshit is happening again. My fucking, I want to say computer, and it's not a computer. My fucking car stereo went out. And the guy, when he told me how to fix it, he's like, just hit it. And I'm like, okay. Hitting it doesn't always work. And not only that, but I have to hit it with my right hand because my right hand is closest. I have carpal tunnel in my right hand. That shit hurts sometimes. And I'm like, oh, come on. I just need to get it fixed. I just need to go I don't even care where I go. I just need to go somewhere and get it fixed. Just so that my radio always works, because this is not okay. You can't just sit in a car in silence. Who does that? You know what? I do know people who do that, but still, I don't. I grew up with girls. That sounds weird. Both my foster sisters both drove with really loud music. There's no talking in the car. It's just music, and that's it. And so I'm used to that. And so now not having a radio I don't like it. I tend to talk more when there's no radio. I still talk to myself regardless, but I talk more when there's no radio. But I think I'm starting my period again. My boobs are really tender. They're sore. Oh, it's going to feel so good to take my bra off. Oh my God. But I think I talk to Myra every time I'm gonna start my period, because seriously, every time I talk to her, I'm telling her how my girlfriends aren't paying attention to me and how I feel lonely and how I don't think this is gonna work out, and it's totally different when I'm with them. When I'm with them, it's oh my goodness, yes, we have so much fun, we laugh all the time, we get along very well. But I think at the end of the day, the only thing that's gonna come of it would be a friendship, if that, because I looked up, okay, horoscopes aren't everything. I realize that. But I looked up my horoscope to M, and me and M are not compatible at all. When it says Capricorns, oh, there was a cop. When it says Capricorns are, not compatible with, there we go. Are not compatible, her sign came up. And I was like, fuck. But L, her sign, I'm compatible with. But the crazy thing is I'm more physically attracted to M. But L is I love L's mind. Like, just, it's there for the mind part. And I'm thinking it could work if L is the glue for me and M. But if it were just me and M, we would not be dating. Because M is like me. Like, I am a perfect blend of both of them. Like, I'm very much in the middle of both of them. Like, L is very, like, peppy and, like, ooh. And I'm like, I'm ooh. But not like, you know, ooh, like I used to be. I'm a lot more subdued now. And M, I'm not as closed off as M, but I am. So it's almost like I'm in the middle of both of their personalities, kind of like. Which, I mean, it's good. But it's just like, I don't know. Like, the whole sex thing is not there. And it's like, if I'm dating someone, I fully expect to have sex with them. I mean, I have a libido. I'm a red-blooded woman. I want to have sex too. And it just hasn't happened yet. The one with more libido, L, M is not comfortable with me having sex with L. So, I can't do that. And M is not going to initiate it. I'm not going to initiate it because I'm not the initiator. I'm like the initiatee. I always get, you know, I don't know how to explain it. You know, like, I'm not the one to make the moves. Usually I'm, you know, the passive person. Because for me, I think I'm asexual. Because I can take sex or leave it. I have a libido which makes me want to have sex. But once if I get horny or something like that, like, I don't necessarily have to take care of it. I can just sit there. It doesn't bother me. Most people make it seem like, oh my God, I gotta do something like right now. Like, no, not necessarily. I mean, if someone's there and they want to get me in the mood, then yeah, of course, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna have fun doing it. But I don't need to. And so that's very confusing for me. Like, I never knew how to explain it before because I didn't know that libido and the sexual desire were different. Like, I'm not sexually attracted to anybody. Like, I've been sexually attracted to 2 people in my whole life. One guy came out of nowhere, and I was just like, I want to bang that dude. And I was like, yeah, I really want to have sex with this guy. He's so fucking hot. And I never had that happen before. Like, I can see people and be like, yeah, they're hot. But that's as far as it's going to go. Like, I don't think, oh, I want to date that person or nothing like that. It's just, oh, there's nice scenery to look at. Thank you, universe, for making someone pretty. But, like, that was the first guy that I was like, yeah, I want to bang that dude. We did. It was good. It wasn't like, oh my God, let's write home to mom. But it wasn't bad either. It was good. I mean, it was sufficient for him and me, and I was happy about it. I was going to say something else, and I totally forgot what it was. Where was I going with that anyway? I don't even remember. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, yeah. Got it. And then the next person I had sexual attraction to was T. We're just going to use their first letters of their names. And that was the first time I ever felt like electricity, like they talk about in the book, like when you're sitting next to someone and you can feel like the zinging between the 2 of you. Like, I never felt that before, and I felt that with T. We were in a movie theater, and I was super, super aware that she was sitting there. And it was great. But yeah, I mean, that's the only other person. Every other person, yeah, they're cute, but nah, nothing. And I don't even know I don't even think that means anything. It just, my body has, you know, certain things about that person make me want them sexually. But it really is unusual. And I didn't think anything was different about me. I thought that every girl kind of was just like me. I don't want to have sex unless you get me in the mood, then I mind. I thought that was like normal. But to come to find out, it's not normal. It's different, you know. I'm okay with being different. I don't need to be like everyone else. I like being different, actually. The one thing I don't like is when people deliberately try to be different. Like, they only listen to underground music because everything on mainstream is just crap. I'm like, really? Are you really that stuck up? Like, are you really that pretentious that you're gonna pretend that things on mainstream aren't good? Like, I'm not saying that mainstream things are good. I'm just saying that when you try to be different, that's when it's artificial, and it's kind of like, why are you trying so hard? Like, it's almost as if you're negating the trying because you're trying to be different. So you're no longer different. You're just trying to be something that you're not. Like, I don't understand what the big deal is. Like, what's wrong with being a sheeple? That's in our nature, right? I'm a woke sheeple. I am, you know, I see things, but at the same time, I like mainstream things. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm basic, but I'm not. Like, I'm two-toned. Just came up with that. I like that. I'm two-toned. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Life is just interesting. Like, being here in Colorado has been nothing but a struggle this whole time. Like, since I got here, it's been a struggle to be here. It's been a struggle mentally. It's been a struggle financially. It's just been a struggle because for me, I don't plan my life out. You know, people got like a 5-year plan, and, you know, or when they plan to do something, like take care of something they need to go take care of, they plan that shit in advance. No, not me. Of course not. Why would I do that? That's too responsible. You know, like, some things from Myra have rubbed off on me, just by being her roommate. Myra is amazing. Like, I could come home and not want to talk to nobody, and yet Myra has this way of, she can just tractor beat me. Like, she'll tractor beat me, and we'll start talking, and I'll just end up talking to her for hours and not realizing that I had a shitty day, and I just was not about talking to nobody. And she just has that magic thing. I don't even know what it is. I've not experienced it since. Like, even with my mom, it's, you know, I still get times where I'm just like, oh, you know, I love my mom to death. Love my mom. Like, she is the one person I love in this world, and you can never convince me otherwise. Like, that is my mom. Like, I don't care what the birth certificate says. I don't care whose vagina I came out of. That is my mom. Like, she did not give birth to me, but we are so much alike. It's stupid. She might as well be my mom. She is. For all intents and purposes, she's my mom. Genealogy-wise, no. But I love when we tell people, because my mom has red hair. She's a white lady. And I tell people, I'm like, or she'll tell them, she's like, yeah, this is my daughter. We get that look like, what? Like, we don't explain either. We just let them wonder. My mom's like, I'm not going to explain this. Like, I'm just going to let them wonder. And I'm like, yeah, why? Why do we have to explain because we look different? Like, that's my mom. Just take it for what it is. You know, like, I don't have to be white in order for her to be my mom. Like, we are, like, it's just, I'm so thankful I met Conrad. Because had I not met Conrad, I would not have met my mom. And I'm so thankful that he has been, I mean, there's not really much he can do about it, but I'm thankful he didn't make it into a big deal. Like, that's my mom. Like, bitch, you need to share. You don't even, I'm not even gonna get into that right now. You know, like, but it's normal for people who grow up with great parents to really not see that they're amazing because they never had anything else. So you really can't fault people for not appreciating what they have. Like, fucking A, dude, I don't appreciate any of my first world problems. The fuck? But if you went to someone who was in a third world country, they would totally appreciate the problems I have. But I'm not them, and I never have been them. So why? That's why I don't like when people say you should be thankful for what you got. Yeah, I should, but at the same damn time, I don't need to be. And why are you the thankful police? Like, who made you the thankful police to be like, you need to be thankful? No, I don't need to be thankful. I can be mad. I can be upset at my situation. I can be upset. Yes, I do realize I have more than most, but that doesn't mean I have everything that I want. No, nobody ever has everything that they want. There's always something else you are going to want because our desires are very fickle and changing. They're never satiated. It's just our plight in life, you know. But we can do things that placate us in the interim if we can't get what we want at that moment. Things happen as they should, I guess. I keep telling myself that. Hopefully I'll believe it one day. Because this life does not make sense at all. And that's the only way I can actually stomach life, is if everything happens as it should. Otherwise, what's the fucking point? Like, if we're just a bunch of molecules hurtling through space and time, then why even be here? Why even continue living? Why not do like freaking what's-her-face says and just restart? But dude, I have learned so much in my life that I don't want to restart again. Those were hard lessons. Oy. And plus, I love myself. Like, I am sad. Like, I actually thought about it. I'm like, oh my God, I would not exist anymore. I'm like, oh, that's sad. Not so much for the fact that I won't exist, but for the fact that nobody will get to meet me. I know I'm a narcissist. I'm just going to come out and say it because nobody ever says that they're a narcissist, but I am. I love myself. Now, I do know when things are my fault, though. I'm very rational to the point where it's annoying because I'll think of something and I'm like, that's not rational. Why are you thinking like that? But the fact that I know it's not rational doesn't help me not feel that way. So it's kind of pointless because then I'm pointing out the fact that I'm being irrational, which doesn't help the fact of how I feel. So it's kind of like dumb. It's kind of like, thanks, brain, for telling me I'm irrational. Telling yourself you're irrational, but not being able to stop the emotions that come with that. So, thanks. I don't know. Captain Obvious. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? What? Where am I? Alameda? Don't turn there. Oh my God. One time I drove around for 2 hours because I was lost because my phone is off because... See, I looked at my phone bill payment and I knew when it was due and I made a mental note and I still forgot. I was like, oh yeah, my phone is due next week when I get paid. And I was like, sweet, perfect. Did I? No, I didn't do shit with it. Like, I didn't pay it. And like, I'm not even going to be able to pay it. Like, I'm going to be able to pay it this Friday. I just don't want to because my paycheck is not going to be that big to begin with. But I got to get it done. I kind of want to go to a bikini bar. Like, I asked M and L if they wanted to go to a bikini bar or a sports bar to go watch the Patriots, and they're down. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I want to do more stuff. Like, when I'm off, I want to go on a hike or, go just roam around during the daytime. Like, I feel like a fucking vampire because I work at night and I'm like, the sun. Sometimes, though, I'd be outside and be like, why the fuck is it so bright? Like, why is the sun so bright? I don't understand. That's because I work nights. I'm never in the fucking sun. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Okay. These potholes are no fucking joke, man. These potholes suck. They're like the size of my fucking car, man. Like, I fuck up and get into a pothole, and then I can't even get out again because my car's so tiny. Oh, my gosh. First world problems. But just because there's a society out there or a city out there that don't have paved streets, should I be thankful for the fucking potholes? No, I should not. I don't need to be thankful for goddamn potholes. No, thank you. Oh, fuck. And what is this? We think that all bad emotions should not be had. Like, what the hell? That's all human experience is. Bad emotions mixed with not bad emotions. You know? Like, fuck, no. Ooh, I could have went down that street. Ooh, I should have went down. No, it's fine. I'll go down the next one because I don't really know how to get home that way. But I'm actually learning. I mean, I actually know freeways now, which in California I didn't. Because I'm being forced to not use GPS on the phone. But yeah, that day I was driving for 2 hours. I ended up at my girlfriend's house once, but they were already asleep. So I was like, well, damn. Because I was just going to stop and be like, you know what, let me just be like, hey, it would have been weird. I'm like, hey, can I come in? Can I spend the night? I know we didn't plan for this, but I'm tired. And I actually had off that night. Ugh, I saw that guy, Eric. That was the night we hung out, or the day, whatever. Like, it almost didn't happen, but I'm a very determined person. Like, if I want something, I'm gonna get it. I may not get it right away. Ugh, why are there geese everywhere? God damn, they're everywhere. All up in that freaking field. It was like a school, too. That sucks. I'm gonna play on the freaking... Why does she wear pants? Most of her pants are holes. What's the point? You might as well just wear goddamn shorts. And I don't get why they sell pants that are ripped up. Why are you buying them like that? You could rip them yourself and save some money. Or distressed jeans. Like, you're paying someone to just wash the jeans a whole shit ton of times and then sell them to you. Just buy some jeans and wash the shit out of them. I don't understand. Maybe rub a little bleach on the freaking knees. You know, like lighten it a little. I don't know. But I feel like, ooh, geese, bye. Have a good day. Have a good flight. Oh my God. But yeah. And then I ended up at the airport. I was like, okay, that's interesting. But I know. And then I was getting into like the 270 and like that. Then I know I'm like, okay, no, I'm going towards Colorado Springs now. And I don't want to go there. That's not what I'm trying to do in life. No, thank you. But yeah, and then finally I got home. I had been driving for like 2 hours and I finally got home. I was like low on gas and I was like, oh, thank God. Because I don't think I could have been driving for much longer. I would have run out of gas. And then, ironic, actually I was trying to think. No, we had just smoked. Eric doesn't drink. Although he does drink, he just didn't bring out the bottle while I was there. Because he was drinking Crown, I think last time I was talking to him. And then, he just didn't bring it out, so I didn't ask. I was like, oh, whatever. I've been drinking. Like, I need to not drink. Like, that's just not okay. Like, that's part of my, like, probation is to not drink. But, I mean, I can smoke weed, though. So that's kind of nice because I got my medical card, which there are so many ways that they can get me. Like, so many different, like, ways that the state can get me. That it's like, goddamn, like. And then, no, I'm gonna go to sleep. Fuck it. I'm gonna go to sleep for a little bit. And then wake up